Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to round 4 of season 2 of our F125 Nico Hülkenberg career mode. Yes, we return this weekend out in Bahrain, of course, for the Bahrain Grand Prix. If you missed out on the video that went live a few days ago from Japan, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. 3 races down, and it's safe to say so far this season, it has kind of turned into the Max Verstappen show. It's a second place and 2 wins for the Dutchman so far. Already sees him with a 16-point lead over Lando Norris in the World Championship. The ever-consistent Lewis Hamilton up in P3 ahead of Leclerc, Russell, and then myself and Oscar Piastri. Despite our DNFs out in Australia, we are now up to 6th and 7th place respectively, just ahead of Alexander Albon and Lance Stroll, of course, in his Red Bull, able to pick up some points last weekend. Sauber or Audi, we are currently P5 in the Constructors. We are best of the rest, but 4 points in it between Mercedes, McLaren and Ferrari. That could be a fascinating battle to watch out for over the course of the campaign. Of course, if you're new, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed to the channel. We are trying to get to 20,000 subs at the moment as well. But yeah, without further ado, let's head out onto the track.
Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
I mean, this should safely see us into Q2. Oh, there's yellows out. No idea what someone's done at the top of the circuit. There's more yellows. What's going on? Why are there so many AI having issues? Oh, I've messed up all my battery. 1.2 seconds up, though. We go P5 between Verstappen and Ocon. That's a bit of a rogue duo. But I guess we're through. We should be through anyway. So, to be fair then, chat, looks like Audi, once again, are pretty good then. Big G up in 9th. Hopefully he'll make Q3. Hamilton barely squeaks by. Behrman barely squeaks by. Sainz barely squeaks by. Stroll out. Not really a big shock. Alonso out again. So he's having a pretty tough time at the start of this season. Lawson, Colapinto, and Jack Doohan all out. So I guess, apart from Alonso, not too many major surprises there. Shoutouts to Hadjar, though, up in P11. He's done very well. But yeah, Doohan and Colapinto are a long way off making it through. The other 3 were fairly close. Oh, don't run wide. That was alright. That was pretty good. We maximised the exit. I feel like this is a lap that's slowly come to us as it's gone on. Oh, I missed that apex though. I spoke too soon. On the run to the line, what's it going to be? 28.5. Oh, P8. I mean, that's not bad. So, yeah, none of the guys that were in the drop zone actually made it in the end. So, Norris fastest ahead of Russell. Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Ocon, both Williams through. That's very good going. Myself, Antonelli, Gasly. So, Leclerc misses out, Hadjar misses out, Hamilton, Bortoletto, and Behrman. All missing out then in the end of Q2. That's a big disappointment for Ferrari. They'll have to go back to the drawing board. Again, Bortoletto is rapid in Q1 and then really struggles in Q2 for some reason. That seems to be his weakness this season. But is the track then still ramping up right towards the end of qualifying? Will we see any more improvements? That was nice out of 2. Really maximised the width on the exit. Oh, Verstappen! Are we going to see a 26 coming in? 27 flat though. He's held the gauntlet to Lando Norris. And that might be Verstappen on the pole unless we can do something about it, which I doubt highly. Yeah, looks like Verstappen's going to have pole then. Come on. There's a bit more time to find in the second half of the lap. It's steadily coming to us. I just don't want to use too much battery like I did last time. There's easily another 1/10 and a half on out of that final corner. Come on. Come on. Half a second up. There you go. 5.5 tenths. That's alright. We'll take it. 5th place, chap. I think we're basically best of the rest. Well, there you go then. Team reckoned we find 6 tenths of a second on that final run. We didn't quite find all of those 6 tenths. But it ended up making no difference. Max Verstappen, though, on the pole, a 10th clear of Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri in a bit of no man's land in P3, just ahead of Russell and myself. Then it's Antonelli, both Williams, Pierre Gasly, and Esteban Ocon, all inside your top 10. That gives us a spicy grid then, ready for the race.
So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hülkenberg, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Sainz, Norris, Albon, Gasly, and Esteban Ocon, Leclerc, Hadjar, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Bortoletto, Behrman, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, and Liam Lawson. Colapinto and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
I think what we'll try and do, take the medium like 17 laps, I guess. Then do 23 laps on hard, and then another 17 on the medium to the end of the race. I don't want to start on hards. I want to leave that door open for us a bit later on. And as always, I've got to remember that the Sauber has a drinking problem. So I'm going to give us 3 laps extra of fuel. I feel like we could see a safety car. I feel like there could be a safety car today. So only time will tell. 5 red lights though about to come on. Everybody around me is on softs rather surprisingly. Ooh, that was a good start. I accidentally nailed that, I think. I don't know how I did, but I nailed it. I will immediately try and have a look past Russell then in towards turn 1. Oh, I'll keep those there. I want to see what my reaction time was there, chat. That felt really good. Oh, so there you go. Russell will squeeze me out immediately. Yeah. Only Kimi Antonelli was on the medium. Ooh, I can't. I mean, so Verstappen then, especially with Norris down the order, he will just try and scamper away. Oh, yeah. Definitely not staying there, George. Ugh. A little bit squirrely. Down the hill. Yeah, Matt actually got a good start for once. Like I said, I think my reaction time there was actually accidentally quite good. As in, I thought I might have jumped it. Oh yeah, chat overlay. Sorry. There you go. I'm a bad streamer, we all know that. So I think Verstappen and Piastri then are likely going to run away early on. But they could be on a 3-stop. And the soft tyre will fall apart pretty quickly. This, again, is not a circuit where you want to use the soft. So we'll wait and see. Kings, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. So Russell doesn't want to give up on this. It's a battle of the German teams. But Audi hang on firm that time, not for long though. George has got so much drive off of that corner. And here comes Lando Norris as well. Oh, Norris slipping his way down the middle. I mean, it's been a good start for the McLaren man. He's almost up to the podium already. So down through turn 1. At least you're going to go wheel to wheel through the exit. Can we capitalise as we climb back up the hill? Whoa! He wiggled. He wiggled, chat. Ah! Oh, what are you doing? How do I get wing damage from that? But George does.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay,
oh, Lando's got wing damage.
FD if you want to go and check it out.
Yeah, Lando's great start's gone in the bin as well. How has George survived all that? Well, we'll see how bad the damage is. Right, what I'm going to try and do then. I know I said the softs aren't that good round here. There we go. Norris hasn't pit. Oh, no. So what I'm going to try and do, chat, is go for like a 10-lap blast on a set of the soft tyres and hopefully close back in. Please say they're changing the wing. Please say they're changing the wing. They're changing the wing. That's fine.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem
Oh,
removing
of
the
course.
front wing, but we've got to try and put that
Of
behind us
course.
now and finish the race strong. Get your head down.
Yeah, the Ferraris have done all right. So Bortoletto's on hards. It's a very, very weird race, at least early on. Tyre strategy for the AI is all over the
Let's get
show.
some heat into those tyres.
Oh, I've got no battery again. Come on. Bortoletto might just still pull away from me. To the inside. There we go. A little bit of a cheeky early race Audi battle, but it's nice that we get to race someone, even if it is just each other. Yeah, we're not going to be able to one-stop this race, chat, so I don't think there's much benefit staying on these tyres much longer. I think we'll dive in now. We'll go to a set of hards. I'll just try and take him pretty deep into the Grand Prix. If we can take him sort of just over 20 laps, then we should be pretty good. We are definitely starting to undercut people as well. Don't get done for speeding. Oh, that was closer than I wanted to be. Hey, welcome in, Nathan. I hope you're doing well, mate. So, at least Bortoletto's up into the lofty heights of P18 once more. I mean, if we can score points today, I'll be quite happy, honestly. The way the early laps have gone. But this is what I need to be doing more this season than I did. Oh, yellows! Verstappen! Surely not! Surely Verstappen hasn't got issues. It's the yellow flag. It is the Dutchman! Max Verstappen, I think, is out of this race, chat. Either that or he's got a puncture. Max Verstappen from a dominant lead out of it. And his podium streak comes to a close early on. Oh, that's stupid. There we go. Colapinto and Doohan in. Will I get the jump on either of them? Hopefully. Yeah, we should do. There we go. We're not last anymore. I'm ahead of Doohan, and hopefully we'll get Colapinto on the exit as well. What's going on between these two? Science does not want to give that up. He could have given himself the DRS. There goes Esty Bestie, though.
Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front. Let's get past them. The gap to the car in front is
we're
less
just
than
not gaining
1
anything.
second now. Well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone. Gap to your teammate behind, 26.8 seconds.
Ah!
I'm
Oh,
afraid
that's
you've been given
bad.
a time penalty for that last incident.
I got another warning as well. Oh, good heavens, chat. Maybe I shouldn't do evening F1 streams. Oh, sorry, Science. I just seem to suck on this game in the evening. Alright, come on. Esteban Ocon again trying to move in the braking zone. Although Lando's really struggling now. This might allow us to get a bit closer. Right, come on then. Let's clear Lando.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 33.6 seconds.
Oh, Lando's trying to cover off Ocon. 3 wide. Huh. Send it. And we made it work. Oh, there you go. Alonso in. Alonso and Albon into the pit lane.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 10.6 seconds.
We're in the points, chat.
Pit now, pit now.
There we go. Didn't get a warning. Sure, that made sense. Right, final pit stop then, chat. Don't get done for speeding. Ooh, that was close. Closer than I wanted to be. Gabriele Martinelli in the pits. Not quite sure who that is, but I like them. The Audi is a mod livery for the game.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Right, come on then, where are we rejoining?
No more scheduled pit stops, let's go.
So we're going to be out just ahead of Lando, maybe. Whoop, park the bus. So Hadjar, is he going to have to pit again? That seems quite brave to try and take those to the end. I think there's one or two more, though, that still need to pit. Come on. Let's move back into that top 10. Even if someone gets a mechanical failure or anything like that, this could still be useful. Oh, all the way around the outside. A little bit slip-slidey. We've done it, though.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look...
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bradston. I've let everybody down tonight. Stroll. Don't do that now. At least give me DRS and then start sliding around all over the show. If you get points, I will give 5 subs. Get it, screenshot, chat. Right, come on then. Let's get Stroll. Oh, we got lucky there. That could have been devastating wing damage. Yeah, the gap's only up to like 7. We're going to need Hajar to have a monumental fall off with 1 more lap to go. Oh, it's so frustrating. 1 less penalty could have made all the difference.
The final lap of the race. Final lap.
But I've struggled with consistency all night long in this car. That's a terrible line through turn 1. Absolutely terrible. I need Hajar to have an almighty incident. And it's not going to happen. I mean, we're not even gaining anything on Fernando anymore. He's trying to close back in on Albon. There you go, though. Oscar Piastri. He will claim the victory here in Bahrain. Helped, of course, by Verstappen's mechanical failure earlier on in the night. Otherwise, I think the Dutchman would have wrapped it up probably about 20 seconds before Oscar managed. But a frustrating night for us. After a couple of really good races out in China and Japan, we came back to Bahrain. I said this was going to be a top odd venue, and it has certainly been the case tonight.
Car ahead, 2.0 seconds.
Oh, if we just got in the range of Alonso right towards the end, maybe, just maybe, it could have been a little bit different. But in towards the final corner then, it is only going to be P11 here in Bahrain. So close to points. But sadly, at the end of the day, close and not points, it's hardly relevant.
Okay,
Oh, I flipped it.
cut rubber and bring it home.
Ah, man. Well, there we are then. Oscar Piastri, in the end, claims the victory 5 seconds clear of Charles Leclerc, but fair play Ferrari. 11th and 13th on the grid to a double podium. A disaster on Saturday, but it all came up good on Sunday afternoon. Hamilton in 3rd ahead of Antonelli and George Russell, so brilliant drive by the Italian to outscore his British teammate. Gasly, though, in P6 ahead of Albon, Alonso, Stroll and Hajar, all inside your top 10. Annoyingly, the gap in the end was less than 3 seconds, so 1 less penalty, and we could have got ahead of Isaac Hajar as well, but I've only really got myself to blame for that one. Ocon hangs on ahead of Norris, Behrman and Lawson, and yeah, Bortoletto, the only driver to get lapped today, with Verstappen 1 lap down. What does that do to the World Championship? Well, I believe, yeah, with neither of the top 2 scoring, Hamilton now, the consistency man, up into 2nd spot. That should have been a really good opportunity for us, though, to capitalise on those top drivers as well. As Leclerc now up to P4, Piastri now as well, ahead of George Russell, who inches away from myself. Albon, Antonelli just behind, Stroll and Alonso in 10th and 11th, with Gasly, Hajar and Bortoletto all with points on the board, alongside Carlos Sainz as well, with 1 point to his name. Both Haas, Colapinto, Lawson and Doohan yet to score. And constructors-wise, Ferrari now 8 clear of McLaren, Red Bull dropping back quite dramatically. That's kind of what happens when you have to rely on Lance Stroll for a weekend. And Mercedes still comfortably ahead of ourselves and Williams. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon out on the Jeddah Corniche.